everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
My baby daddy wife want to send her son to the boys' home. To the fucking boys' home. That boy is 10 years old because she has a man in her household who cannot control her household. That's fucked up that you want to send your fucking 10-year-old son to the fucking boys' home. So in this video, we're going to dissect some videos and with some evidence type shit. So let's get it started.
Because of the relationship and the bond that not only I built with them, but the bond that my kids have built.
I want Biggie to be there.
Okay, see?
Biggie, May, and Lasia. I don't want Shamika there though.
Damn, why?
She took Stevie. And
Don't say that.
She took away from you, so.
No, don't say that.
Why?
Don't say that.
Yeah, I don't want Shamika there.
Don't say that.
Why?
Because
yeah, you want me to say you want me to say I want her there?
well, I want you. I don't mind you being honest.
Exactly. I don't want her there.
Oh, she hasn't done anything to you though. Has she done anything to you?
Good point, but I don't like it.
So don't have anger towards a person that has never done anything to you personally. Just because we have our differences does not mean that you can pick up anything or any anger either person has. You can't do that. I understand you feel. Why do you feel like she took it? Why do you feel that way?
Because you and Stevie were together and then y'all broke up and then she took Stevie.
Who told you that?
If you hear what he said Stevie. But I'm the one who get blamed that I tell him this shit. I don't tell my kids this shit. Let's carry on.
Bunk bed. She did. So I mean, it's not like I'm gonna lie about it.
Y'all hear that? I didn't lie about the bunk bed, so why I gotta lie about anything else?
We have been trying to get the kids. We have been trying to see the kids, but we are not allowed to see the kids because of me. Because she now all of a sudden doesn't want the kids around.
It's the fact that she's trying to sit in this car and fake cry. Y'all, she only fake crying because the world started to know how she really is. Let's be for real. Y'all was trying to come and get the kids. When? Drop dates. Girl, please. If you can't drop no dates, I don't want to hear that shit. Because, bitch, we ain't talked to y'all for 365 days. He decided to reach out around September. And after he do his 24 hours. When he got here, he could not find no weed and he could not find no cocaine. We was at the gas station. This nigga was asking everybody that walked up if they knew somebody. He was in my mother's garage. She was on FaceTime and she had some. And he was like, oh, so you gonna sit there and roll up and do everything in front of me because you know I ain't got none? And then that's when she offered to bring him some income and get him. Which she did. So you can drive 6 hours to come and pick him up because he ain't got that cocaine, but you can't drive 6 hours to come pick the kids up. You can't drive him 6 hours to let him come hang out with his kids. But you always drive 6 hours 2 years in a row to come pick this nigga up when he with his kids. And if you think I'm lying, ask his mama and his motherfucking daddy because I ain't motherfucking lying. Nigga, come on now.
It's no deadbeat shit going on over here. We are trying. There's
no deadbeat going on, right? But when I asked for some school pants, y'all see, he said, do what you gotta do. Because I have to replace my own clothes and I'll see what I have after that. After that, I asked for school pants and I couldn't even get no school pants because he wanted to buy himself clothes. That's deadbeat activity.
We were abusing our kids.
Disciplining him because he calls you dad. You know what I'm saying? So are you not even disciplining the boy?
That's it. And I know that ain't the case. So I heard he my son told me the nigga punched him in the chest before.
Yep, because he's done it to my kids.
My son said he told him clean his room. I said, did you clean your room? Because I always tell him to mind Stevie and his mom.
Right, I do too.
Stevie and your mom. He's like, I cleaned up and he came in the room. He just threw my bed all around the room and told me to redo it and punched me in my chest. I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? In my head, I'm like, okay, this is my son telling me shit. So it's probably some more to the situation.
Right.
Also, so I got to be mindful of that. This is a little boy telling his side of the story. He probably mad.
Yeah.
First thing in my mind, I'm like, come on, bro. I will fuck dude all the way up. Like literally, like for real, like no cap. You know what I mean? Like, but then I had to come back to my senses. I'm like, what is you doing in this household? Because like I'm hearing your sister. Because like if I was just going off his word, I'd be like, damn. But then I had to talk to my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they telling me he be cutting up. So I'm like, okay, he be cutting up. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so he do be cutting up. What kind of discipline is going on in the house? You know what I mean? But even my daughter don't like dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because
So it's like
your son, he was like, he didn't want his mama to marry Stevie. He was like, can you marry my dad so you can be like my stepmom so I can just come over to your house? And I'm like, I don't even know your dad. Like that's how much peace he enjoyed being at my house, although he wanted. It's like I can tell that it's like he enjoyed the peace of my house, but he wanted his mom. He wanted, you know what I'm saying? That makes sense. Like I want this peace with my mom.
I understand exactly what you're saying.
It sucks because unfortunately everybody's children is being some way, somehow traumatized by the situation.
That's the thing. 'Cause one minute it seems like they got their shit together, like, you know what I mean? And the next minute you hear this, and then it's just like, I just don't want motherfuckers spreading a false narrative that I'm just a deadbeat dad, that I'm not trying, that I'm absentee, like I ain't there. And of course I'm not physically present, but come on, bro, like you're the mother, like you could definitely do more for the kids to get in contact with me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, that could even be like a learning situation. Like,
hey, what y'all don't know about this situation is that she's actually married to someone else, and for her to even put that out, that I wish you would marry my dad so you could be my stepmom. That's weird as fuck. First of all, and you married. That's disrespectful to your baby daddy. So, I mean, not your baby daddy, your husband. So that's just a little backstory about this woman. And so if y'all don't know, if y'all haven't seen the video, my first video, her baby daddy's with this woman. They're married. She had 2 kids with her baby daddy while he was married to this woman. The baby daddy left her for this woman because she was buying him stuff, and then she tore up all his stuff. And so now they have a back and forth going on online. I don't know her TikTok, or I would go to her TikTok, but I've been trying to find it. Somebody gatekeeping this woman's TikTok.
That we were selling drugs out of our home.
I did say they was selling drugs out of their house, and I did contact the authorities because if my children was over there, somebody needs to be contacted. I don't do nothing illegal. I don't allow illegal stuff to be around me or around my children or in my household. So yeah, you damn right I reported it. And I know I'm not tripping because I remember last year when he came here, he left because he couldn't get that cocaine that his somebody close to him was on that, and he was selling it to that person that was close to him, like real close to him, like in his bloodline, and he didn't have it, and so he told her to bring it down here when she come. So she was driving across state lines. She left from Kansas to Oklahoma to Texas with the crack in her motherfucking car. Let's be for real. And they be going to Kansas City to go get it and leaving them kids at home overnight. My kids was left there overnight as well. Did I know at the time? No, I did not. But see, when I read these messages, this is when she left the kids overnight for them to go to Kansas City to go get the drugs.
She said my son is eating in a fucking closet.
Wrong. That's not what I said. What I said was when her son came to my house, he brought like oranges like in his backpack and he was eating it in my kids' closet. And I wonder, do I still got the picture in my Google photos? Because it had ants all over it. I was like, who the fuck had oranges? I remember he had oranges out of his backpack. Typically, kids do that when kids don't have like freely access to food.
That she was told that I said that I love him more than my kids.
I did say that because I was told by a very, 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 very close family member, and I'm not going to say their name because I know I'll be name dropping. I'm not going to say their name because one thing about it is my family never get involved and his family never get involved. So I'm never going to name drop like the immediate family. But it was an immediate family that told me. And I know that immediate family is not lying. I know the person is not lying. They said that she sat in two women faces and said that, and they said they just looked at her. Don't have a reason to lie.
I love him, yes. I got his back, yes. As the fuck I'm going to do every day of the week because there's too many people up against him, and I am going to stand 10 toes with him.
Nobody's against Stevie. Nobody. Stevie's against himself. Okay? He always say, I'm against him, his parents against him. But yet we are the ones who give him solid advice on how to, I don't know, get it together in life. And he still does not do it. Stevie sat in my garage and was like, she's the only person that got my back and believe in me. Believe in you to do what? You want people to kiss your ass, and we're not going to do that. She's the only person that's going to do that. So you stand 10 toes down. That's great. Okay? But don't be crying when he's whooping your ass and not paying them motherfucking bills. Then you'll see in there where she says, I done my part sexually. That's when she had that threesome with some girl named Drea, and Stevie had a baby by her, from what I was told. And the girl said the baby was by his cousin Smoke, which is actually my cousin as well. No, he was in prison, baby girl. So you stand 10 toes down. I'm not judging.
I'm not trying to keep no man from his children. I would never do that. I'm a mother myself.
Funny that she say that she would never and is not keeping no man away from their kids. Although when we talked to Mr. Johnny, this is what he said.
But prior to that, you know what I'm saying, we was on the outs and shit. I was living somewhere else. She was staying with her mom and all this extra shit. And it was like, I told her, like, you know what I'm saying, we just do the co-parents and shit. Woo, woo, you don't gotta be together, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And, at the time, I ain't gonna lie, because at the time, I was doing bad for a while, but my luck changed right before I got jammed up, so everything was going my way. And she was like, oh, you're just saying that because now you got money. Which no, it's not because I got money now. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to do things and better myself, bro. And it's like, this shit is not conducive. It's like, it's taking a nigga back, like, to the point where you don't even want to go home because you know it's going to be an argument. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I told her, like, we could just do something different. She's like, if you ain't with me, you ain't going to be. I'm like, damn, and that's what really made me was real. You know what I mean?
But see, okay, so now I'm learning from just like comparing, contrasting, like what you saying and what I've seen. That's the type of argumentative person she is, because that's exactly what she be telling him.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm just speaking my truth, saying what's real. Like, bro, it goes spurts and times where, like, I don't hear from the kids, get to talk to the kids. And, like, I reach out, I try, bro. Like, it's only so much, like, for example, my address ain't gonna change. Her shit can change 1,000 times. Like, you can look me up, kdlc.com. You can find me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hard to find. Like, so, like, if you really, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's been times I wrote letters to the kids, no response. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know.
And takes it upon herself to block his number. That's not fair. It's not okay.
Like I said, just had phone numbers and get changed. It's like, when things are good with them, things are bad for me and my kids. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And that's really how I feel. It's like,
and you see,
there's really no winning.
And like I said, that's how I know you're telling the truth, because anybody who know me, they know I say when Shamika and Stevie's on great terms, he don't mess with my kids. The moment they get to arguing, all of a sudden he's a great dad for the time being until they get back cool. So that's how I know I'm not crazy, because you're seeing the same things happening with you.
Right. Hey, the day that she told me that about her and dude, when she came to visit me, mind you, that was our wedding anniversary. She came to visit me on our wedding anniversary when I was in the county and dropped that. Well, I forced it out of her that day, but that was our wedding anniversary.
Another story. She was married when she started messing with her baby daddy. That's another part of the story. And then they got together. So yeah, it's
Getting my son in the boys' home. My nigga, you're like, bro. I grew up in the streets. Like, you willingly send your child to the system. Like, my nigga, like, you know, like,
For what, though?
Been through, like, juvenile detention centers, foster care, not foster care, but like group home situation, independent living programs, to the county jail to prison. Like, it's a pipeline.
Yeah,
that's designed to help nobody. It's designed to institutionalize you, because you're gonna get around kids that are like, he's bad now, but you're gonna get around motherfuckers that's worse.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Pick up habits.
You're gonna start picking up habits from motherfuckers from all over walks of life. Then you're gonna attribute that to your character, and who knows who you're gonna run across. Then you're gonna get in more trouble. You know what I mean? Like, why would you willingly send your child into the system, bro? That don't make no sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Then it's like, okay, like, he's a boy, bro. Like, boys are automatically they're mischievous. Like, they do things like to get in trouble. Like, you gotta constantly be on them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, you're not on them. Like, what, like, my whole thing is, like, dude gotta be doing more than just fucking you, my nigga. You gotta be contributing to the household in some type of way. It don't seem like that's what's going on, my nigga. You know what I mean?
That's just trying to find my words, because send your son to the boys' home for what?
Come on, man. And that's what I'm like, bro. That's like basically like, you know, you giving up on him. The fuck?
But you ain't giving up on this man, though.
It's still in Parsons. It's right down the street from that. It's not.
It's right across the street from the police station.
He gonna see his sister. He gonna see his sisters in the home. He gonna see his sisters in the home and feel like he's not wanted. And then, like, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know Stevie, bro. Like to me, what type of nigga wants to ban the boy out of the house so he can be around all girls? I don't know.
She said that this man touched my child.
This nigga's a pedophile. So you want my son removed from the house so you can have? He's like, in my head, I'm thinking like, damn, you want only the girls in the house, my nigga? What type of shit you got?
I mean, as a parent, I get where you going.
I don't understand the concept of that. And then, like, just being a man, period. Like, you supposed to like, nah, I got him. We gonna make this shit right. He gonna obey. He gonna listen.
Right.
Come on, my nigga. Because if you can't control a little boy, my nigga, you can't control your house. Like, nigga, what type of man is you, bro? Like, you there, but you can't control the house, bro? Like, the fuck? You mean tell me this little 10-year-old boy ain't running your house, bro?
That's that's crazy, because you're gonna try to send your son to the boys' home when it's a grown ass man in your household. Baby daddies, girlfriends, and wives swear you always want the baby daddy back. And you know what? That really just ain't the case. So I'm going to sum this up, and this is going to be my last video. If y'all want me to keep talking about it, y'all going to have to, like, ask questions, and I'll do reply videos. So, basically, to sum it all up, and we didn't put everything out on the table, right? We know that these people don't do for my kids. We know that he is on drugs, and she do them occasionally. We know that he done fucked on her cousin. But she tried to say, why would I fuck on my cousin? But Stevie, out of his own mouth, told me that they did a threesome, and him and Drea start messing around behind Shamika's back, and Drea was asking him, was he going to tell Shamika? And then that's when Drea got pregnant the first time, and then she got pregnant a second time. Now, the first baby wasn't by Stevie. The second baby, they said was, right? I ain't got no reason to lie. So she want to get on here and say, why would I fuck my cousin? Nigga, your husband told me that. Not no outside source, not no hearsay. That came out of his motherfucking mouth when he was driving my car. Yeah, that's what that nigga told me. So you need to talk to your husband while he out here telling his baby mama how he was fucking on you and your cousin and all that good stuff. As me not letting my kids go around, not going over there because of her, she ain't even the reason. I think in her head she want to be the reason. I've said multiple times the reason why my kids can't go over there unattended is because some drug shit had happened before when my baby had ate some weed. So it's reasons why I don't want my child around
his father all my kids around their father while he's on, that cocaine at the moment. Because what if my child get a hold of the cocaine? You know what I'm saying? Or any type of drug substance again. You feel me? This is something that's already happened. So, that's one reason. And the second reason is, if you cannot control your child who is 10 years old, if y'all are letting this 10-year-old control y'all household, and you feel like you cannot control your child, and the man that you decide to be with cannot control your 10-year-old child and is not disciplining him the correct way, to the point where you feel like you need to go put your child in the system and go ahead and ruin his life, I don't want my children to be spoiled on. I don't want your child to bring that negative, bad behavior over to my child. And I'm sorry, but her child ain't about to teach my child bad habits when I'm raising my children, my boys, to be very respectful young men. They can't tell you who L.E. Chopper and Young Boy. You can show them a picture and they not gonna know who the hell it is, because I don't allow that type of music to be played in my household. My boys ain't walking around talking about they about to hit a lick on the scooter. They about to pang, pang, pang and shoot it up. They not listening to all that. And they not doing it. At all. At all. We not doing it. I ain't never had to ever say that I felt as if I needed to put my child out of my home into a system. And my child is about to be 11 just like her. And come on now, and I've done it by myself, and you done had this man on your side. So if this man is in your household and he cannot control your child, what the fuck he in your household for? Because for him to agree for you to send the boy says a lot. Says a motherfucking lot. But we already know that. Then you got on here and said, no, I really was calling the church because I was out of work and I was down bad. And so basically what you saying is, I was sick and I was down bad, and because I couldn't go to work and pay the bills, we almost went homeless. Well, that proves my point once again. He ain't helping you pay them bills at all. You paying the motherfucking bills by your goddamn self. So once again, what is he in the household for again? My man drives a Range Rover and make over 6 figures. Do you ever think that I would leave that for a man who don't make nothing and play with his nose and walk on Tom and Jerry? Do you ever think that I want that? I don't. But we went there and I took it there, and you can't tell somebody how to pick back. You can't tell somebody how to respond. I responded, the shit went viral, and that's just what it is. That's really just what it is. I would show a picture to hurt your motherfucking feelings, but I'm not gonna do that. I ain't gonna do it. But just know, everybody fucking know the truth. And I'm not even talking about the internet. I'm talking about everybody who's really, really, really in the family circle. Everybody knows that Stevie don't do what the fuck he's supposed to do. And everybody knows that you pick. Everybody knows this shit. And everybody knows that when I get picked with, I go to the internet and bitch, it's gonna do numbers. I've been like that for years. Before TikTok, bitch, when I had Facebook, I used to embarrass y'all on that bitch. So I'm just so confused. But this is my last video. I ain't gonna speak on it no more. So if you got questions or you need clarification about anything, you can ask and I will respond. But as far as a video, this is gonna be the last video, and I'm gonna let them live because I don't want no association with these people. For the safety of my children, y'all will probably never see my kids again until they get 18, and if they choose to come around y'all. Because while they in my custody, they ain't coming around. Nope. Nah, it's okay. And y'all ain't gotta buy nothing. Y'all ain't gotta do nothing. It's to the point to where it's completely done. Y'all done. I'm gonna wash my hands with the situation. I've taken my kids more places than they could have imagined. They wanted to go to the ocean, so I took them to the ocean. They want to go to Disneyland. That's already in the works. So the things that I have given my children and provided my children and taking my children to travel to different places and do different things, I don't think that you and your husband, no, not even, I don't think. I know for a fact you and your husband don't go take your children to do the shit that I take mine to go do. So with that being said, God has blessed me to a point to where I'm able to do all this. And I'm thankful for that, considering that I do all this shit by myself. God know. But I want to let you know that God has said that a man who neglects his children is worse than a non-believer. So you over there sleeping with a man that's worse than a non-believer. But y'all have a great day.
Well, I'm kind of confused because she's married and she said her husband make over 6 figures, but she do this all by herself. Now, this woman does have 5 children prior to her marriage. So, all right, so she was with the baby daddy. They had 4 kids. I think one of them died, and she showed it in one of her videos that the baby was dead. It was stillborn or something like that, because she had the baby. She tried to abort it, then she reversed the abort, and then the baby came out dead. Excuse me. And then, so when that happened, all right, so she got with another guy, and then when she got with the other guy, they broke up, and then she got back with her baby daddy. The baby daddy said, you know, you want this D, and she was like, the kitty cat don't even get wet for you no more. And then he was like, let me see. And she was like, come on, let me show you. Then she got pregnant again. So that was the 4th kid. Then, of course, she had the baby by the sorry baby daddy who was married to the other woman. Then she go back and get with the other guy. And then he got her pregnant. So now she got 2. Now she is second baby mama. Now this second baby daddy, I don't know why he went back to her and had a baby with her while after they was together, she had a baby by another dude. The same baby daddy went back and slept with him, and now, you know. And then so she left the last baby daddy, which was the 5th kid's father, and she found the guy who she's with now and is married. Yeah, this one of them stories you be like, I wouldn't have, you couldn't put me in Guantanamo Bay and waterboarded me to get this information out of me. Ooh, she doing a lot for a married woman, for real, for real. Like, that's what I was saying. Like, it's just too much for a woman who is married. Why are you on her expressing all this love for your baby daddy and how much you feel for him? You don't have to go back and forth with somebody who you really don't care about and go to the internet with it. It's very childish. It's very unhealed. And I'm not saying she has feelings for him, the baby daddy, which I really doubt she does have feelings for him. I'm just saying it's not enough. You don't really have to continuously you don't have to continuously talk about him like that. Like, it's finished and it's done. Like, there's no coming back from this. So let the baby daddy go. And it's even messier. It sounds like the other baby daddy is, he said something about the Kansas Department of Corrections, and they're from Parsons, Kansas, which is southeast Kansas. And they also stayed in Joplin, but now she resides in Dallas, Texas. So that's why she said you had to drive from Kansas to Oklahoma to Texas to drop the kids off, which is 6 hours. So 6 hours pretty much. So that goes to show she was still messing with the baby daddy, even allowing the baby daddy to come stay with the kids for 24 hours, which was strange. But I don't know what people's lives consist of 100%, but just what they tell me. And for her to want the baby daddy to come stay with her for 24 hours so he could be around the kids, it's not too much to ask for based on his situation, saying that he don't have a job and he don't really have money or whatever. That makes sense, but to let him stay at your house for 24 hours, that's how you got the other 4 kids. So just strange situation.
Ah!